Secretary Pompeo called the trip very productive and said a second summit between President Trump and Kim Jong-un is very close to becoming a reality. Still, major questions remain, including, is North Korea serious about change, or is it all just a stalling tactic? The meeting between Pompeo and Kim lasted about 2 hours. Afterward, the Secretary of State tweeted, "Had a good trip to Pyongyang to meet with Chairman Kim," and added the leaders continue to make progress on agreements made at Singapore summit. That was followed by President Trump's positive note, "Progress made on Singapore summit agreements. I look forward to seeing Chairman Kim again in the near future." But other parts of Asia still have concerns. Prior to the visit, Pompeo assured Japan's foreign minister that his country's interests would also be addressed.
As I travel to Pyongyang to make sure that we're fully in sync with respect to missile programs, the CBW programs, we will bring up the issue of the abductees as well.
State Department officials said over the weekend the Secretary and Kim agreed to instruct their teams to meet soon, and that Kim invited inspectors to visit the Pyongyang nuclear test site to confirm it had been dismantled. D.C. experts in foreign relations say with 90% of North Korea's exports going through China, Beijing is the one who's really calling the shots. China will soon face new investment restrictions and new taxes on billions of Chinese imports. So the pressure is on.
China is not going to back maximum pressure anymore. In fact, they're going to use it as a bargaining chip in this whole process. So if President Trump is going to strike a deal on North Korea, this is when he's going to get the best terms. Anytime after that, it's going to get a lot harder.
On the CBN News program, The Global Lane, Harry Kazianis with the Center for the National Interest told Gary Lane how China can circumvent U.S. economic sanctions against Kim.
Almost all of the oil that goes into North Korea comes from one pipeline, comes from China, and that's 90% of North Korea's oil. All that China has to do is open up the taps and maximum pressure is toast.
Just last week, Vice President Mike Pence signaled a Cold War with China, accusing the Chinese government of orchestrating an aggressive military, economic, and political campaign to gain more influence here in the United States. So experts say it's still a long road ahead to get nuclear weapons off the Korean Peninsula. Eric Rosales, CBN News, Washington.